Welcome to the 2016 Data Analytics Practice Update. I'm Mitch Previtt, Head of Product Analytics at Quantium and Chair of the Data Analytics Working Group. There have been some major news headlines in 2016. For example, Marley Carnegie plans to make ANZ think like Google. Marley's an impressive individual, having led Procter & Gamble in Australia and most recently was the CEO of Google. She's joined the ANZ to head up their tech area, and amongst a number of initiatives, she's driven their Apple Pay adoption. Alan Joyce at Qantas bets on tech to drive change. They're looking at using a bunch of machine data to avoid turbulence in mid-air and better use tailwinds to optimise their fuel efficiency of their jets. They also have a very strong customer loyalty program, and they're using that customer data to optimise customer experience, and we know that actuaries are at the heart of that. Quantium are buoyed by a link up with Facebook. The partnership allows them to better measure media effectiveness. What this means is that when someone sees an advertisement online, they can go into store and buy the product, and that can be completely tracked, and we can better know what's actually working in terms of advertising. Westfield's big data movement is making huge ground. Amongst their initiatives, they now have electronic billboards that use image recognition to understand which customers are standing in front of those billboards at a particular point in time. They can understand the age and gender and use that information in better targeting. And we all know about Tesla. Tesla are making cars that will be self-driving by 2017. That's only 1 year away. All of these news headlines have data analytics at their heart, so we can't wait to see what the future brings. There have been a number of policy changes in 2016 around privacy, data and de-identification. De-identification is a smart and contemporary response to the privacy challenges of big data. The Privacy Commissioner has released a request for submissions to understanding the issues around data sharing, de-identification and the uses for big data. The government appears committed to the use of big data. Recently they've hosted their 8th Data Hackathon and smashed participant records with over 1,000 people attending. There are a number of applications they looked at in terms of building new APIs for the government, looking at Opal card data usage to optimise travel patterns, and also linking together personal data sets from different government departments for the better use of individuals' own data for themselves. We look forward to the emerging policy changes and the implications of the recent Productivity Commission report. The Data Analytics Working Group has been busy in 2016. Our primary aim is to empower practicing and prospective actuaries to make the leap and enable data analytics capabilities through knowledge awareness, skill sharing and community outreach. We've hosted a number of data analytics conferences. The one last year was around teaching actuaries necessary skills in programming and theory. We're running some education streams, facilitating study groups through online learning. We've launched our microsite and there's a bunch of material on there that we hope you look at. Our LinkedIn community is 275 members strong and really encourages that networking amongst actuaries. And finally, our strategy review with Council is looking to ramp up in 2017. The Data Analytics Working Group has big plans for 2017. Data Analytics education strategy of the future, promotion of data analytics within the actuarial community, and promotion of the actuarial skill set outside of the communities remain our biggest focus. Staying abreast of international trends in data analytics with other actuarial institutes, particularly around education, is also a key area for us to work on. We've launched a Kaggle competition which will end in 2017 and the winner will be announced early next year. Support for the Kaggle competition is facilitated through a number of online courses or MOOCs to pick up the necessary skills and work within study groups. A formal review of education offerings at all levels of study will help to see where there are gaps to fill and ensure that we are best placed into the future. There are a number of useful sources of CPD. The Institute's Data Analytics microsite is a great area and includes a great list of CPD options such as courses, videos, podcasts, MOOCs and articles. You'll also find there information from previous conferences. I mentioned the LinkedIn forum, which is useful for networking with other actuaries, posting questions and getting involved in discussions to learn more about data analytics. I want to send out a really big thank you to all the members of the Data Analytics Working Group. The working group consists of a number of experienced actuaries who volunteer their time to continue to develop the data analytics area within our profession. We're lucky enough to have a very broad range of experienced individuals who are highly skilled, and I want to thank you for the contribution you've put in over the last year. We really want to keep improving, so if you have any suggestions for the Data Analytics Working Group or want to get involved in the Institute's activities around data analytics, please contact us.